All right. It's Dale here to do the review of Glass, but instead of me, I didn't see the movie. I had planned to, but didn't. But Chop, my man Chop, was going to do the review. So introduce yourself, Chop, to the world.
What up, everybody? Chop the Butcher here. You know, local DJ. Kind of retired for a minute, but might make a comeback.
Now that we experimenting, I never did two people on this on a review. Just been me for the most part. So being that I didn't see the movie, I'm going to ask Chop some questions about the movie. Try to give you a review if you should see it or not. So Chop, give them a short synopsis of what the movie's about without spoiling anything.
Well, pretty much it's like, okay, we all know the first one dealing with this, I guess this trilogy or whatever is Unbreakable. And if you've seen Unbreakable, you already know the premise. Bruce Willis was on the train, was the only survivor, and trying to figure out why was he the only one that survived the crash, and kind of find out he has like superpowers. And then after that, you have Split, which at the time has nothing to do with Unbreakable, but you kind of at the end you see how it all kind of ties in, which brings us to Glass. Now, in Unbreakable, you had Bruce Willis and you had Samuel Jackson. Bruce Willis was like Superman, I guess you could say. Samuel Jackson was like the supervillain, Mr. Glass, the smart dude, the evil genius that that's trying to, I guess, bring all these people with superhuman powers to light. Then you, like I said, you come to Split, to where it has nothing to do with Sam Jack or Bruce Willis from Unbreakable, but it does kind of tie in towards the end of it. I don't want to tell you the end if you haven't seen Split, but get the Glass. Glass is all three of them together, trying to, I guess, still trying to, not Bruce Willis, but Sam Jack is still trying to bring superhumans to the public and let it be drawn to light. But it's of course, just M. Night Shyamalan. He always has a twist in it. And I'm not trying to give that to you, but it's a big twist to it. But it kind of left me confused a little bit. I think I have to go back and look at it again so I can actually fully understand what he was trying to convey or whatever. Because towards the end, it kind of started going all over the place and started introducing new people, this, that, and the third.
So is Glass, Mr. Glass, who's played by Samuel Jackson,
right?
Is he more like trying to bring the superhumans out of the closet, so to speak?
Yes, he is, but towards the end, along with that twist, you see he had another super villain type plan altogether, especially with the new characters that's introduced him to.
So he had a secret agenda.
Yes.
So why is he called Mr. Glass?
Well, because his bones are pretty much very fragile like glass, and I think he said within his lifetime he had I want to say 90 something breaks. Like his bone, like all certain parts of his bones, he had 90 something breaks throughout his whole life of trying to heal broken bones, this, that, and the third.
Which is explained in the Unbreakable movie.
Exactly.
Which came out years ago. And I think that was M. Night Shyamalan's second movie after Success, right?
What? I believe so. I believe so.
All right. So, if a person is new to this whole franchise, this trilogy, so to speak, could they go see Glass without seeing the other two previous movies and understand it, or will they definitely have to have seen Unbreakable and Split?
They will have to go back and see Unbreakable and Split.
Yeah,
they will have to.
Yeah, that's what I got from the trailer. Like, there's no way you could go in without having no knowledge of those movies.
No, you wouldn't. You would have to go back and watch all of them in order. And to me, Unbreakable is a perfect movie. I won't say a perfect, but it's a good movie. It even has replay value. Split, when I went to go to the movie to see that, I was thoroughly entertained. And what's McCavey? McAvoy.
Yeah.
He played all of those characters, those split personalities, to a T. And it seems like in this one, it's more personality.
I heard he's even better.
Oh Oh my God!
I heard he was praised for his performance.
It's like
Split, but I heard he's even better.
It's like seamless, and I mean, in one frame, it's like I think it's one scene in that one frame.
How many personalities is he?
Altogether, it's 23, 24.
Okay, all right.
So in one scene, I think between this one particular scene that I'm thinking about, he seamlessly goes through 5 or 6 different personalities, and you can tell just by his acting with his facial expression and everything when he changed. And I mean, spot on accents on all of the characters and everything. He did a damn good job. He did a damn good job.
Now he played Professor X in these new renditions of the X-Men movies.
Yes.
For people who are not familiar with him. So I would assume he's the standout performer in this movie.
Yes. He stands out above everybody. Now
the trailers look real good, but I've been hearing mixed reviews on this movie. And it seems from the trailer, a lot of it takes place in an asylum.
Not all of it, but majority of it. I would say between about 50% of the movie is in this asylum. But it also tracks other people that were in Unbreakable and that were in Split. So, like I said, it's kind of bringing all of it together. But how can I put this? To me, it's like giving a whole new scene to it, or whatever, a whole new feeling to it. But it seems like a superhero movie, but more of a real mental type.
So is it more dialogue than action?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
way more. So it's more dialogue heavy than action.
Way more dialogue than action.
Is that a bad thing or a good thing?
To me, the dialogue was good. I've seen movies with better dialogue. But it served its purpose for the movie. So
it's more about the story than the spectacle.
Yes.
Like you don't have a lot of hand-to-hand fighting.
Oh, it's a lot of hand-to-hand fighting, but beginning of the movie, hand-to-hand fighting. The end, a whole lot of hand-to-hand fighting.
Are the fights good? Are they choreographed good? Do they look real? Is it intense? Do it get you like geeking?
It doesn't get me geeking, but it fits for the movie.
Okay.
It fits for the movie.
It doesn't look cheesy. That's what I'm asking.
Does it? Certain action scenes did look a little cheesy.
Oh.
But like the real battles, a lot of the real battles, it looked real good. It was entertaining.
Because from what I read, this movie has a smaller budget than your Marvel, much smaller budget than the Marvel movies that come out or the DC movies that come out.
But with this one, I think I saw an interview with M. Night Shyamalan. He said this is the first time that 2 different companies came together to try to get him that wanted to do this movie. So I think he already had it written out, but because of Split and all of that, these two different companies, I can't remember the companies, they both came together for him to put this movie out.
So what didn't you like about the movie?
The one big confusion that I had was with certain of the new characters that are in this movie and the roles that they played, and like how much of a big twist is this, because it's like they introduced something brand new without even giving any type of backstory or any type of any type of information about who are they, what are they doing, what's the whole big thing.
Okay. Do you think there'll be another movie or this it?
Definitely. No, it'll be another.
Okay. All right. Wow. I'm surprised to hear that.
I think it'll be another.
So, which movie you think is the best out of these? Between Glass, Split, and Unbreakable, which one is the best out of those 3?
I would say Unbreakable, being that it starts it all off, but Split to me is the better movie, just because of the different characters that he played in that movie.
I really like Split.
Yeah. How, like I said, how he did the different characters and came about with all. It was more interesting than Unbreakable, but Unbreakable to me is still a good movie. It's just Split kind of outended a little bit with that character.
I have to admit, when I first saw Unbreakable, I was a little disappointed, but I started to appreciate that movie, Unbreakable, as the years went along.
Well, you can also think about it too. When Unbreakable came out, the surges of superhero movies were just starting to bubble. This is way before the Avengers, way before Iron Man, all of that. It just started to bubble.
Right. This is just like, what was that, like 2000, 2001, or 2002? It had to be very early 2000.
It was early because I know it was before.
I think Six Sense came out like 99 or 2000.
I think Six Sense came out in 99. This one came out, I want to say, a year or two after Six Sense. But I think the first superhero like Marvel movie
like X-Men came out. The first X-Men movie came out like in 2000. Yeah.
So it was around So Unbreakable came out around the time of X-Men, but you didn't get you got Marvel, but you didn't get the big Marvel machine that you got now.
So basically, all you had was Blade, X-Men, and then you had the Unbreakable joint, which Unbreakable doesn't come from a comic book. This is totally original.
It's just taking the whole concept of comic book heroes and villains, which to me kind of out-edged it. I was like, okay, this is a little bit real. I can not real as far as
it's grounded.
It's more grounded. It's more grounded.
Oh.
That whole idea to me was more grounded. So okay, I can get with that.
So have you seen most of M. Night Shyamalan movies?
I've seen Unbreakable. I've seen Sixth Sense. I've seen The Village. Didn't see The Last Airbender.
I haven't either. I heard that was terrible though. I heard nothing but bad things about that.
Me too. I've seen The Happening. And I seen it was like maybe what was the Lady in the Lake, I think, the one with
something like that.
I seen
Village.
I seen majority of his movies. Early career they were pretty good. Then the one movie that kind of like was The Village. I was like, it's like you figured it out already like halfway through the movie, and I was like, no, this is not good. This is not good.
So what's your favorite M. Night Shyamalan movie?
My favorite M. Night Shyamalan movie would have to be Split.
I would have to say it's between Sixth Sense and Split. I know Sixth Sense is the go-to one for him.
But see,
that's his classic. That was his first one. That's what.
But you also got to realize too.
But I like that.
But at that time when Sixth Sense came out, nobody was doing movies with twists like that.
Yeah.
And he did it so effortlessly and perfect in Sixth Sense. Every movie from him, you're looking for that. And a lot of other directors tried to do that, but didn't successfully pull it off.
So, what's your letter grade for Glass?
Glass, I would give it a C plus or B.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, C plus or B.
So, would you recommend people go to the theaters to see it, or wait for it?
To be honest with you, that would be a good rainy Saturday. Sit back and you pop in all three and watch them together.
Oh, okay, all right. I'm gonna put you on the spot. We almost a month into the 2019 year. We're a month into it, just about. What was the best movie to you in 2018 that you saw that you see?
Baby Driver.
Baby Driver came out the year before.
It did?
Yeah,
it did. Dang, that movie just stuck out with me. So, what was the best movie I saw in 2018? I've seen so many movies. I'm trying to think what came out.
For me, it's Infinity War. That's my favorite movie in 2018. Yeah. Avengers Infinity War.
Yeah. And to be honest with you, everybody, I praise Black Panther. That the movie was good, but to me, it seemed like when Infinity War dropped.
Oh, Black Panther can't touch Infinity War. I'm sorry. You can take my black card away. I don't care. It can't touch it.
Infinity War was like it was like the epitome.
Infinity War was an instant classic.
Yes. And the replay value on it is so big. You can go back.
Back. I like Black Panther, but it can't touch.
Man, Black Panther to me, Black Panther was very, 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 at that time when it came out, it was no movie like that.
Right.
It was perfectly done. I went back and saw Black Panther like 3 or 4 times.
I respect what the records it broke and how it changed the culture, it elevated the culture, but you can't touch Infinity War.
No, Infinity War. The opening 15 minutes of Infinity War,
I was geeking. And the stuff that Iron Man and Doctor Strange were doing, it's like Iron Man was pulling stuff out of his head. I didn't know he could do that. He like pulling different gadgets and The Vices, I'm like,
that goes back with the nanotech that he had. The nanotech
is like.
But you know, one Marvel movie I think a lot of people slept on is actually excellent. Doctor Strange.
Oh yeah, I like Doctor Strange.
Doctor Strange, it stood out from all the other movies as its own movie, just like Black Panther. But it submerged you in that black arts world, and the colors and everything that he used with it was just. I'm like, Joe, this is perfect. It's perfect for Doctor Strange.
I agree. I love Baby Driver, by the way. That's a great picture. So, being that you're a DJ, I know this is totally off subject. What was the best album of 2018? I know me and you love hip hop. It doesn't have to necessarily be a hip hop album, but what was the best album that came out in 2018?
Didn't Latest wasn't called in 2018?
No, that came out 2017. Yeah.
That goes to show how much I still listen to that album.
That's a good album. Rhapsody, by the way.
Yeah. Big props to her.
Yeah.
She's a beast.
Yeah.
The best album of 2018 that came out, I would have to say.
I know I put you on the spot with these two questions.
Yeah.
But while I got you here, I wanted you.
Right, cause he put me on the spot right now. It's like nothing's coming to mind, but I know it's probably one album that I think was like dope as shit. I mean, that was real good.
Because you listen to a lot of music, so
and that's the thing. I listen to a lot of this. Is a lot of stuff just going around. Like, okay, this, but I really can't pinpoint right now.
For me, I think the Book of Rhyme, Royce the 5'9".
Oh my
album was the best album.
Oh my, Slim.
I love that album.
Slim, that Book of Rhyme is. If you're not a fan of MCing and hip hop, you don't need to listen to the book. The Book of Rhyme is like, okay, that's the best album that I heard last year.
Yeah, it's almost a perfect album. It's almost perfect.
It's made about one song.
It's only one song I didn't like, and that was the joint with T-Pain.
Yeah.
And that was the like the last song.
Yeah, but other than that album, if you just have to pay attention to listen to what he's saying. That album is perfect.
He has so many different subjects, but it doesn't feel like it's all over the place.
But then on top of that,
very personal.
Yeah,
very personal. Yeah,
oh my God, that
very good album.
Yes.
Okay, all right. So I think we're done. I ain't take up too much of your time.
No,
and this review is done on behalf of Audio Liquor Magazine. Excuse me. And we're done. We're finished, and that's it.
Peace.